Então, vou pegar agora e falar com todo mundo aqui dentro. Vamos falar com o Faraday. Não sei se aqui dentro eu tenho cama pra eu salvar o jogo. Porque apesar de eu ser bem-vindo aqui, como eles são sintéticos, eles não dormem, né? Então na teoria não tem cama. Deixa eu só ver, se eu não me engano, se tiver, tá nesse segundo andar aqui. Não quero falar com você, por favor. Tem um aqui, ó. Jogo salvo. Vamos subir de nível. Já tenho o aquático. Ainda não peguei o bonequinho de sorte, mas vamos lá. Causa mais dano em combate, não pode me ferir. Eu não vou usar Companion o tempo todo, é só por enquanto. Então... Aí o próximo que eu vou pegar vai ser Corrida Letal. Vou correr até pegar a Corrida Letal. E vamos falar com a galera aqui. Deixa eu achar a escada. Não enche meu saco. Cadê a doidana? Nick. Você sai da minha frente?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Adesivo, esquerda? Bosta. Vamos lá, deixa eu... Vou comer... um filé de ferro-asa. E tomar um gole d'água. Comida não é um problema, vou começar a ter problema com água daqui a pouco. Vamos ver quanto tempo leva pro Nick desbloquear isso daí.
See what you can do.
Uma hora ele consegue. Vou até botar aqui que dependendo acelera o vídeo.
Hey. Need your expertise.
Good plan. Locked out of this one.
É sério que ele não vai tentar? Ah, tá bom então. Não vou ficar perdendo meu tempo não. Deixa eu falar com você primeiro. Vou falar com todo mundo.
Excuse me.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have DiMa's blessing, so by all means, Make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found DiMA. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Hey there.
So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. DiMA's vision is worth fighting for.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. DiMA has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands DiMA the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? DiMA and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. DiMA insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
DiMA looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
DiMA,
What can I do for you?
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Just a handy reference, huh? Expect us to just take your word on it?
I'm getting sick of this whole noble leader bullshit from you, DiMA. Now stop hiding and tell me the truth.
All right, you've made your point. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island shortly after we built Acadia. Between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
DiMa's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after DiMa's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the Children of Atom. I thought they were safe.
I see. So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Atom's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program DiMA and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'll get your memories, DiMA.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Atom at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
O Nick não gostou do que eu falei aquela hora, porque eu engrossei o tom de voz. Mas puta que eu pariu, eu engrossei o tom de voz de propósito, tá? Eu perdi a paciência aquela hora. A resposta ali foi sincera, realmente eu fui grosso ali. Que puta merda, velho. Esse papinho do Dimas tem hora que irrita.
Turns out DiMa's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Atom. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't DiMa planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Atom will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Atom, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and DiMa wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, DiMa was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does. Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating DiMa's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get DiMa's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Vamos lá pra fora antes de falar com o Nick. Eu já falei o quanto eu sou perdido nesse lugar.
Tight.
Aqui é a escada? Não. Eu me odeio esse lugar. Aqui. E fora que é um lugar feio. Mano, só que eles são sintéticos, eles não tem nada. Aquela cama que, por exemplo, tá ali só por causa do jogador, tá? Vamos falar com o Nick aqui fora. Que não tem razão nenhuma pra aquela cama estar aqui. A não ser o jogador. Vamos vir aqui fora. Deixa eu pôr meu óculos de volta que eu não preciso passar por nenhum speed check. E vamos falar com o DiMa. Com o Nick, quer dizer.
Hey.
What's the plan? What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what DiMa was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. I just need to figure this all out.
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and DiMa? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
E eu acho que só colocaram essa parte do Nick, principalmente porque as histórias do... A questline do Nick no jogo base é meio cagada. Só ficar seguindo o caso de detetive do verdadeiro Nick Valentine. Então, como é meio bunda... Vamos ter que voltar lá pra Far Harbor. Ok, o que eu vou fazer? Vou nesse vídeo aqui mesmo voltar pra Far Harbor. Porque eu quero ir na casa na cabine do Longfell. Mas o caminho teoricamente vai ser tranquilo. É só eu lembrar de fazer o mesmo caminho que eu vim. Que também faz. Porque se eu descer aqui eu dou de cara com os glutão. Glutão não, com peixe-diabo. E digamos que eu não quero dar de cara com peixe-diabo. Como é que vai funcionar as quests aqui de Far Harbor? Eu vou ter que fazer todas as quests secundárias, tá? Porque... todas não, né? A maior parte das quests secundárias, porque as quests não são secundárias, tá? As quests que eu peguei pra Far Harbor e essas quests que eu peguei aqui de Arcadia e as quests que eu ainda vou pegar com o pessoal da prole do Atom, tem uma razão, tá? Não é de graça, não. Aqui é onde eu matei os bichos. Eu não tô podendo carregar mais peso, tá? Mas ainda assim eu tô olhando as coisas. Deixa eu olhar aqui no banheiro rapidão. Nada, vamos seguir por aqui. Vamos só seguir a estrada de volta. Que é essas quests secundárias te ajudam, se não me engano, a pegar o final pacífico. Que é como o DiMa disse, sem derramamento de sangue. Se você fizer ser representante das três facções. Aqui faz sentido você se aliar às 3 facções, tá? Você se aliar às 3 facções não é de graça, não. Tem alguma lógica. Você ganha a confiança deles pra tentar conseguir o final mais pacífico possível. Ainda assim, se eu falhar em alguma coisa, eu mato a prole do átomo, tá? Porque, puta merda, mano. A prole do átomo, eles são ridículos, não fazem sentido. Deixa eu ver se eu tô pegando a rua, certo? Tô. Aqui onde eu matei os lobos, tá certo. É só virar aqui à direita. Tem água de útil por aqui? Não. Não. Poderia ir pra lá pra lutear, mas eu não vou não. Vou focar aí na cabana do Longfell. Que a entrada é bem aqui. Que eu não tô podendo lutear. Como é que eu tô de peso? Tô literalmente no limite do limite. Então eu preciso liberar o assentamento ali. Pra eu pensar em lutear. A cabine dele é aqui. Eu acho muito massa esse acesso da cabine dele. Posso baixar a arma que aqui é seguro. É, velho, eu dou de cara com um Deathclaw mítico. Ó. Se eu não me engano, aqui não tem Deathclaw. Não tem Super Mutante nem Deathclaw. Aqui em Far Harbor. Vamos falar com o velho. Vamos buscar.
Got everything you need?
Well, I've got my gun, my drink, and my wits. That's all I've ever needed. Time to get moving, then?
I just need to trade some things with you.
Sure thing.
Deixa eu mostrar pra vocês. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho alguma roupa aqui. Deixa eu dar meu peitoral pra ele. Só pra mostrar a armadura. Esse casaco. Ele já começa com 40. Se eu não me engano, o casaco do caçador começa com 30. Ele começa com 40. Então quando você coloca a fibra balística, ele vai pra 150 de defesa. Só esse casaco. Só com ele você já tem 150 de defesa. Por isso que eu falo, o casaco dele é bom pacas, viu? Deixa eu... Não! Pronto. Então, eu vou encerrar esse vídeo por aqui. Eu não vou fazer nenhuma quest, eu vou dar uma ajeitada aqui na base dele, porque aqui, se não me engano, já é base minha agora. É meu. Então, eu vou dar uma ajeitada aqui pra eu conseguir ficar aqui. Provavelmente aqui eu vou precisar fazer alguma coisa pra produzir um pouco de água, porque eu vou precisar de água. Que eu vou aqui em Far Harbor, se você olhar o mapa de Far Harbor, ele não é grande, mas também não é pequeno. Ele acho que é metade do mapa da comunidade. Então eu vou pegar todos os assentamentos. Vou pegar esse assentamento. Tem outro assentamento mais ou menos por aqui que eu vou precisar. E tem um aqui pra baixo, se eu não me engano é sudoeste de Far Harbor, aqui é outro assentamento. Eu vou pegar ele também. Porque com ele aqui eu tenho acesso fácil ao núcleo e à zona sul do mapa. Aí aqui ó, Brejo também é um assentamento. Vou pegar esses assentamentos, a maior parte dos assentamentos aqui eu vou pegar. Porque é complicado. Esse hotel aqui é engraçado. Se bobear eu tento fazer a quest do hotel, porque essa quest do hotel é engraçada. Num próximo vídeo eu tento fazer. Eu pulo tudo e faço essa quest do hotel porque ela é engraçada pra caramba. Ela é tipo... Já que a gente tá interpretando detetive aqui nessa questline de Far Harbor, vai ser engraçado fazer isso aqui. Então era isso que eu tinha pra dizer nesse vídeo. Valeu, falou. E até a próxima. Fui. Cala a boca, Nick.